right and then
Good time.
Hey everyone, Next Level Ag team doing our first ever roundtable discussion. Just discussing last year, the coming year, what we thought of things we did last year and what we're looking forward to in the coming season, and just kind of an all-encompassing thought process.
That was some big language there.
It was. I try to use big words sometimes.
And we are at a round table, pretty cool.
Yeah, it is round. So, what are things that we think went well in 2020? Other than the world going nuts, I think things went pretty well in our area.
In the farm world, things went better.
Weather was good for once.
We had a good growing season. A lot of things panned out. We tried a lot of different things.
Got the heat we needed. Didn't have excess moisture like the 2 years before that. So it was hard to have a failure of all the things we did look at. It was hard to find a bad result anywhere.
I think we did like our foliar stuff we were working on. Obviously, I think we've kind of figured out through the last 5 or 6 years that mixing some kind of an end product with our fungicides for corn is like a thing that works almost all the time. And so we've trying to replicate that in other crops, and we've been noticing that it helps with beets. So we decided to run some more trials, and then the Sugar Beet Co-op also ran a similar trial with some of our products in there. And we had good results on our farm. They had really good results at the co-op. I think we have to try to decide of the 2 or 3 products we're using in that scenario, which one's going to be the best, bring the best results for the least amount of money to the grower. So that's kind of what we're going to be looking into for 2021 trials.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
One of the trials anyway.
Right. Mm-hmm. Another trial we plan to do, we've been part of the Clear City FFA plot behind the school here in town. This year we'll be going into corn with that, and the trial that I want to see is how do we play our fertility cards correctly every year, because there are always going to be variables every year. Certain things are going to do better, certain things are going to be more defensive, more offensive. When it comes to fertilizer, we don't always know what will come available because of the weather pattern we have. So how can we best play those cards right every year so that we never see a failure because something didn't come available at the right time? So what we're going to do, we're going to take a third of that farm and do it only with dry fertilizer. And then we're going to take the opposite end and go only liquid fertilizer. And then in the middle, we're going to do a combination. So the same yield goal across all 3, but we're going to split up how it's applied, and hopefully that will kind of confirm some of the thoughts that I have on, will dry all be available, and will liquid by itself be enough? I'm hoping that a combination will show the best result for all situations we could deal with any given year.
And I know we did a lot of, obviously every year we do trials with seed. Shaun and Nic, you guys can talk a little bit about that. With seed, we have some numbers that we've had really good luck with, so you guys can talk about some of the new stuff that.
Yeah, this year was, like we had talked about earlier, it was kind of a hard year to have a setback, but the stuff yielded really well. A lot of the better numbers we had were kind of in that upper 90s maturity range. And we have some stuff, we're gonna do some tests here in the upcoming year in 2021 on some new hybrids that are gonna basically replace some of the cornerstone hybrids that we've been selling for a number of years that I guess have technically will age out. And so it'll be interesting to see what the differences are between those, in the upcoming years.
Another new thing that we're going to try in 2021, Brian has talked about it in a couple other videos, but we're selling Pivot Bio Proven, and it's a product that you mix in with your starter, and we've been looking at it quite a bit, but this year we're going to have quite a bit of trials with on our own stuff, and then with a bunch of different growers. Like we're doing 40-acre blocks, and it's a product that's going to replace are going to fixate nitrogen in a way that you don't have to add it before or in season in another way. So if anyone wants to be in on that trial and see it on their own farm, don't hesitate to give us a call.
Can I come
You're
with
too
taste
young?
test on tomorrow?
Yeah.
I would be the
We
best
got-
person to taste test.
Yeah.
I have the most experience eating.
Oh, you should have done something with his hair though.
Dude, my hair looks so good.
Looks like you just woke up.
I wish I had his hair.
Okay.
I have the most.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
There's no gray hair. Nothing. I have no hat set in my head. Okay.
Thick and beautiful. Anyway, we didn't come here to talk about Matt's hair.